Roger just farted and it straight up blew up the whole town. Everyone in town got hurt in the explosion, and the shockwaves even rippled across the globe. Stan was out on a mission, so he survived, but he still had to head back to town to find his family. With food running scarce, the town turned brutal. People were even resorting to cannibalism. When Stan finally made it home, his house was in ruins. Suddenly, he heard a noise downstairs, someone rummaging for food. He rushed down and found Luis, who hadn't seen a normal human in ages. As they talked, Luis suddenly froze and said, "Someone's behind you." Next thing Stan knew, Luis was grinding his teeth like a maniac. When Stan turned to add wood to the fire, Luis snatched his weapon. Turns out Luis had gone full cannibal weeks ago. Stan quickly put out the fire and barely escaped with his life. Outside, he ran into Greg by chance, who said he knew where Francine and the others were. But out of nowhere, Luis chopped off Greg's leg, cackling, "This'll be enough for today." So Stan had to carry Greg on his back and head out to find Francine. On the way, they stumbled across Roger. Stan begged to know where his family was, but Roger hadn't seen them either, though he hinted they might be in New Haven, telling them, "Just follow this road, and you'll get there." Suddenly, a burning train came roaring up behind them. They jumped on board, but Greg didn't make it until the last second. That night, a robber burst in demanding their food, but Roger grabbed Stan and jumped off the train before the guy could blink. Stan panicked about Greg, but Roger shrugged and said, "Nah, he's definitely dead." To their shock, Greg had turned the tables and killed the robber. If Roger is fast enough, he can imitate two personalities in the same space. 3 years ago, Roger suddenly disappeared right after winning a beauty pageant without leaving any clues. Recently, someone spotted Roger with a woman named Francine in the park. It turned out Francine had been keeping Bonnie locked in the attic for a long time, so the police arrested her legally. The Smiths had planned a cruise vacation, but they learned the cruise was booked under Francine's name. They couldn't board without her, so they decided to find someone who looked exactly like her to impersonate Francine. The court-appointed lawyer went to the jail to see Francine. As soon as Francine saw Roger, she refused his representation. Roger told her it was her only option. All other lawyers had declined to defend her. Francine begged Roger to explain to everyone that Bonnie was just him in disguise, but Roger refused. He wanted Francine to witness his ability firsthand. Francine questioned how he could play both Bonnie and the lawyer in the same room, but Roger said it was simple and offered to demonstrate. During the trial, the lawyer asked Bonnie to look around and identify who had imprisoned her. Bonnie pointed to the person in pink and claimed Francine had forced her to call her mommy and made her eat insects. Francine hoped the truth would come out, but Roger said it didn't matter, the trial was already over. The judge announced the jury had found Francine guilty, and Roger was asked to pick a number between 1 and 4.
4! Perfect. I hereby sentence Miss Smith to 4 life sentences.
Francine couldn't believe the outcome. She never thought Roger wouldn't help her escape.
My hat's off to you, Stan. You are some kind of crazy. Flying all the way to Montana just to get a look at this Travis Bow.
Well, I'd rather be acting crazy than feeling crazy. That's good, Stan. I'm gonna write that down when we land. Oh, already forgot it.
You'll see you're better than this guy. He's probably a hick anyway. Look at this place. There is not a thing around.
Yeah, the closest town to here is my ass.
And that place is a hole.
Oh, we have a good back and forth, you and me.
I've had better.